What's going on, everybody? Jolt here from the Token Minorities, and today is the day that the 3-month wait is over. That's right, NPL Season 3 is here, and this video will be kind of kicking everything off for this season and kind of giving you a little bit of an overview as to what to expect from this channel and from the league in general throughout the next several months. So, to start things off, going to introduce the returning coaches from NPL Season 2, and those coaches are Razorwolf24 and the New York Matangs, Bacchius Battles and the New England Patch Rats, Trevenant Forest and the Atlanta Braviers, Tokavor and the Portland Timbers, Lando Bandits and the Green Bay Palkias, Cheeseboy 628 and the Phoenix Sunkern, and finally myself, Jolt from the Token Minorities and the Toronto Star Raptors. Now, we do have some coaches that are returning from previous seasons, or maybe they stepped out in the middle of Season 2, or in Season 1 for that matter, and those coaches include StabX4 and the Chicago Sacred Fire, and Ashley and the Detroit Pencer. She does not have a YouTube channel, but she will be co-narrating on everyone's channel for her battles. So if you want to follow the Detroit Pencers, you're going to want to follow her opponents throughout the season, and that way you'll be able to see her input on each battle. Now, we do have some new coaches this season that have not participated in the NPL in the past, and if you've been following our Twitter feed, which will also be in the description below, definitely check that out. And those coaches are Richard Arisen and the Oakland Rosa Raiders, Dallas Boy 1992 and the San Antonio Swamperts, and finally Golden Saber and the Seattle Seadras. So we have a very stacked lineup of coaches this season, in my opinion. I believe the skill levels of the players in this league are very high, and it's going to be a really competitive league. I personally am really looking forward to it, and I know that a lot of the coaches in the league are as well. So it's coming soon. We'll give you the release date of the first round of battles here at the end of this video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But next, I wanted to introduce the analysts for the channel. This is something that is new, that the NPL has not done in the past, mainly because we haven't had a YouTube channel of our own in the past, but we do have analysts this season, so there's going to be a lot of cool activities happening on this channel. So if you're subscribed to this channel, good job. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe if you want to keep an eye on all of these weekly uploads that will be coming up here very soon as the season begins. So looking at the analysts that we have this season, we have the head analyst, which will be Vic from the Token Minority. So if you came here from my channel, you know him pretty well. I believe he is definitely suited for the head analyst position. He'll just be kind of helping everyone get organized as to like who's going to be doing what uploads and etc. Plus, he'll be participating in some uploads of his own that we'll talk about here in a little bit. The next analyst is Fog from the Foghorn channel. Next is Monatui, and his channel is Pokemonatui. Then we have Dave, or Dav Infernate, and Slick Rick Nixon will be joining us on the channel and will be helping us out with the coaches' interviews and a few other things as well. Now, there is the possibility that we'll be having maybe 1 or 2 more analysts join the team. We actually have some tryouts pending for those positions right now, so if they happen to make it, then we'll probably have 6 or 7 analysts here as our grand total. So that's what we have on that. Now let's take a look at the channel uploads that you can expect this season. So shortly following this video, you can anticipate coaches interviews by Slick Rick Nixon. He'll be going around talking to all the coaches in the NPL and just asking a few questions about their feelings on the season and stuff like that. Definitely worth a watch. And then you will see a draft preseason analysis by, I believe, 4 or 5 of our analysts. They went through the entire draft and they're going to give their opinions on it. So definitely be looking forward to that. And then once the season actually begins, you can expect 3 or 4 weekly uploads. The first of which will be a game of the week, which will be voted on by the coaches and the analysts in the league. And whatever game each week we think is the best will be the one that is displayed on the NPL channel. So that's kind of cool. That's our first upload. The next upload will be a power rankings video, which will be just going through, and the analysts will be ranking the coaches based upon who they think is the best coach, the best team at that time. And the analysts in charge of that will be Monatui and Vic, so definitely be looking forward to that. Next will be a weekly recap featuring Fog and Dave. They will be just going through the results from each week, the results of the battles from each week, and maybe giving some insight as to the next week's matchups. And then the other upload is kind of to be determined at this point. It's really just dependent on if we have more analysts join the squad, which is very likely. but I'm not going to give any details on that yet. You'll see it whenever it's uploaded the first time, and that'll just kind of be your surprise. So take it as you will, and definitely be looking forward to that. So that about wraps up the analyst portion of this. The season is slated to begin on August 19th. That is a Wednesday. The GBA uploads on Sundays, and the UCL uploads on Saturdays, I believe. So we didn't want to take a weekend slot. We didn't want to have our views detracted from those major leagues. So we'll be uploading on Wednesdays. Now, some of us might be uploading maybe on Thursday, maybe on Friday, but in general, our uploads will be on Wednesday. So stay tuned to the channels of all of our coaches, and we will be sure not to disappoint. So thanks for watching, guys. NPL Season 3 is here. Smash that like button if you're hyped. See ya.